What is up, everybody? It is Hobbs back with you for my Slashback the Sequel film. It is Saturday. Not just a regular Saturday. Slashback Saturday. The Horror Man has asked us to do a TV horror film that was made specifically either by a TV show or a horror slasher that was straight to television. I could not think of any film better to do than Dark Night of the Scarecrow, and I'm sure I'm not the only one doing this. Let's get right into this awesome movie. This film came out in 1981 and was picked up by CBS. It was their feature film that they were going to be putting on Halloween 1981, right before the trick-or-treaters would go out and get their candy. There could be some more data about that too. It might have been the night before, but I do know that it was intended to be either on Halloween or the night before. It is approximately 96 minutes, starring Larry Drake, Tanya Crow, and Charles During. Written and produced by J.D. Fagelson, who I don't know of a whole bunch of other notable films that he's done right off the top of my head, but this is definitely a prize film for him because it has lasted for so long and it has been in the hearts of many, many people for many years, dating back all the way to 1981. This classic is fantastic. So let's get right into the plot. Essentially what we have here is a small town, and there is a girl, Marilee, played by Tanya Crow, who has befriended a man who has some mental impairments, mental disabilities. I don't want to say mentally challenged because I just feel like mentally impaired would be a better word for that situation. And they're out in the woods playing together, being best of friends, and Charles Durning's character spots them, out in the field, and he's thinking he's gonna, come onto her or something or harm her because she's a kid. And well, he just thinks that Bubba Ritter, played by Larry Drake, is the village idiot, basically, terms that he's used, and that he's not really deficient on any way. He's just a guy that's being an idiot that's going to harm her. So he wants him and his cronies to go after her and him. One, to let her know to stay away from him, but more specifically to kill him or take him out. So plot thickens as they're coming home from the field. There is an accident. I won't go into too many details, but I'm sure most of you have seen this. And Marilee is hurt, and everybody just assumes that it was by Bubba. So Charles During's character, wants to get the boys together, settle them up, and go kill Bubba. And eventually, spoiler alert, I'm going to give you guys 15 seconds. Well, I'm sure most of you have seen this, but they do end up taking out Bubba and killing him, thinking that he's killed Marilee, which she ends up surviving. The whole situation goes to court. The judge finds them that they're not guilty, but they're going to keep an eye on him, which is bullshit. It's blatantly obvious that they killed him. It was 4-on-1, guns versus a stake. So essentially at this point, everybody around the town is somewhat happy, which is bizarre because an innocent man was killed, and I just think they have too much trust in this postal worker by Charles Durning. Anyhow, time starts to pass. Marilee starts to come to her senses, and Bubba's mom also is involved, and she's trying to find a way to prove these guys that they're guilty of killing her son, Bubba. And weird shit starts to happen. You know, the guys that are out there that set out to kill Bubba are starting to be picked off one by one in bizarre incidents. I'm not going to spoil the end because you guys really need to see this. If you've never seen this, you've got to check this out. I'm telling you, it's worth every moment. I just have the Blu-ray edition. I used to have the DVD put out by VCI, and I now have the Blu-ray edition. I got to tell you, this movie works. Little to no blood. The picture quality was unbelievable. The restoration of the film and the acting was brilliant in this film. I have a hard time pressed to find anything wrong with this movie. It's highly recommended. On a side note, I did get to meet Larry Drake, Tanya Crow, and J.D. Fagelson at a convention right before Larry Drake passed. He wasn't in the best of health when I met him, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not for sure what's going on. I don't want to speculate, but he didn't seem to be feeling too good. But they were all awesome to me. They were special guests at one of the cons that I went to. They were all really, really cool. This movie is unbelievably fun. It's a Halloween atmosphere, and it set the bar for the Scarecrow movies going forward for slashers. This was the first ever known Scarecrow slasher film. Guys, go check this one out. Cheers to Slashback. This is Hobbs. See you guys over on the Slash Brothers tonight. But this will be Saturday when you see this, so catch up with you guys later. Peace.